Hey guys, Gyancelot again, once again with some more new loot. Starting off with the new stuff I got, of course, the Northern Pod. I think everyone was expecting me to get this thing because, well, we get a very Jim-esque face, and of course, the G-bit face I couldn't resist either. Because right now, getting this set is the easiest way to get yourself a G-bit, even if it isn't completely accurate. I mean, the Gundam X needs quite a bit of work to get accurate as a G-bit. The Airmaster, on the other hand, is relatively accurate if you just replace the head, and you know, it looks pretty damn good, the G-bit head. Also, anyone want to bet that relatively soon we're gonna get a P Bandai, which is this set and 2 impulses recolored without the backpack? Nobody? We all know it's gonna happen? Nah, too bad. Next up, of course, the Gyancelot. I was very pleased with the way the new Gyan turned out. Really one of the small kids that desperately needed an upgrade. And of course, I like the pilot as well. Well, I guess pilot in quotation marks because we're talking about Gundam build fighters. I immediately see a runner of the original Gyan and some very nice beam effect parts. Not too much details going on with the effects parts themselves, but they do the job. And here we get some more runners from the Gyan. Yep, these are all original Gyan runners. Here we're getting to this. So, looks like a... Yeah, we're gonna get a leftover chest at the very least. Leftover head, because I'm pretty sure I saw parts of the head. Still one beam saber, there we go, and... Ooh! Lots of stickers for the gold. Who saw that one coming? The gold also seems to be the cheap, high-grade gold we tend to get, but still, it could be worse. I mean, looking at that horrible gold of the Hyakushiki, that... Aw, come on! Really now? They packaged 3 runners of different colors in one package so that the red could rub off on the white? Thanks a lot. Really, thanks a lot. What the hell is up with me getting Gyans that have problems? I don't think I ever gonna... I guess I should never order a Gyan again. It's always something when I buy a Gyan. I mean, is it like a bunch of ninja gems fly off and sabotage whichever Xeon thing I'm getting specifically to Gyan? Huh. Well. So I'm pretty much cursed whenever I'm getting a Gyan. Really looking forward to getting the next Gyan. I mean, the last, well, the Gyanko's first machine, the Argyaga, forgot the name for a second. So we had a little bit of a water problem in our basement. A little bit of flooding going on. Not a lot of my Gunplas were hurt by the flooding. Like 2 or something. And of course the Argyaga was one of them. I'm having a really bad stroke of luck with anything Gyan or Gyanko related. I mean, I don't think I should order anymore. Maybe I should just try to beat the curse or something. Quickly moving on to something else. The Blaze Zaku Phantom from Ray. Been thinking about getting this thing for quite a while, ever since I got through the Mario Zaku Warrior, and I must say, the 1/100 scale Zaku Warriors are really good. Really like the way the spikes are relatively sharp compared to the 1/44 scales. Looks like they're a bit more purple in the camera than in real life. But yeah, basically I have this... I was looking through some of the pencil boards I had, and I found this one where it was like Shin, Luna Maria, Ray, and Mayrin. And I was thinking about, since I already have Luna Maria's Gunner Zaku Warrior and Shin's Sword Impulse, I thought, you know what? I might as well get this one and complete the trio of mobile suits. Now maybe I just gotta get that super expensive X Minerva, so I can kind of have the whole gang on there. And for the manual, we get Ray. Oh yeah, I also love that like everything listed on here, which is not very visible on the camera, but it doesn't really matter because there's almost no information on him here at all because everything's unknown. Birthday, unknown. Constellation, unknown. Blood type, oh, well that is known. Gene, unknown. Like, what the hell do they mean? They don't know if he's a coordinator or not? I'm pretty sure he's a coordinator because he's flying mobile suits specifically for coordinators. I mean, the Zaku's are only pilotable by them because they're... so yeah. It looks like not a lot is known about Ray. And I feel like everything is unknown. Except his boarding machine, his blood type, and his height and his weight. Great. I mean, at least the scales are working in the Universal Century. But no, we can't figure out if you're a coordinator or a natural... whatever. Final thing, Gunpla related I got, of course, another Hazel. I'm pretty sure nobody's surprised by this either, considering I've already announced I'm going to do the Hazel / Advance of Zeta Marathon. Oh, and by the way, anyone who isn't following me on Facebook, which you really should, by the way, I announced there a few days or a week ago or something that the Hazel Marathon will be starting on September 15th. So about 2 weeks from now. I don't yet know how long it's going to take or how many videos I'm going to do in the marathon because it could change, you know, depending on how many different mobile suits I can find that I can make with the Hazels that have been released, because I've already found some mobile suits that you can make that are not mentioned in the manuals, because if you look at the Hazel manuals, I don't know if this specific manual is going to list some machines you can kind of hybridize by putting together different models by different model kits. Oh, for example, you could technically make this thing by patching some things together. So some manuals tell you, oh, you can make this machine by combining model kit X and Y, and then you get model, and then you get machine Z. But I found some like the Hazel Sniper, which you can also make, but it's mentioned nowhere. So for all I know, I could be doing this for a month or something if I find enough videos to make. So the Hazel Marathon is going to consist of one video every day on something different that is Hazel or Advance of Zeta related. It can be either a review of a model kit I haven't done, such as the Hazel Custom. It can be, as I said, an overview of a mobile suit you can make, but for which you would have to combine different model kits from the Hazel line, or it could be a work in progress video on one of the model kits I got from E2046. It can be a review of one of those if when I finally finish them. So it can be a lot of things. I mean, even there's probably also going to be a video on the Jim Quell 2, which is just a machine I made myself, which is not official. But you know, I'm doing the Hazel Marathon. I might as well do that as well, because I did give the thing a background by myself. So I think it will be cool to do a video on that. So moving on from that, look forward to it. And now for the last stuff I got. Oh yeah, one final model kit thing I got, quote, quote, is a bunch of paper palm trees, which are laser cut. The problem is, when I bought these, I kind of missed the part that said that they were paper. And I also kind of missed the part that said you had to paint them. So, yeah, I looked at the picture, which looked really good. So, yeah, well, I kinda dropped the ball when buying this thing. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe use it in the future or something, but this is definitely not going to see any use anytime soon. Maybe if I can resell it to someone. Then the final stuff I got, more mangas. Bande Dessinée number 14, which came with the Hyper Javelin. I was kind of hoping that this is going to... Well, while I open this thing. So, the thing I was hoping with this is that the beam effect parts are going to be more reddish when compared to the Hyper Javelin that was already released with one of the previous mangas from this. So let's open this bad boy up and hope that the effect parts are indeed more reddish, because the Banshee has some really good beam effect parts. Yeah. Out you come, and from afar, it looks like they're slightly darker. Not that much, but let's quickly bring it in. And well, what do you know? The beam effect parts are identical. It's the gray that's actually darker on this, and it looks to be the same kind of gunmetalish gray that we get with the Seed. I wanted to say revised, with the Seed remasters. That's it. And go to get the manga, and oh, we have some advertising for the Phoenix, which I've seen is now going to be released as a perfect gray by one of the third-party companies. And man, that's a very nice looking bag there. Well, 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 some car action in a Gundam series. Now the other mangas I got. Finishing up the plot to assassinate Giran with number 4 and number 3. Also, one thing I really noticed about this is that when I was leafing through them, there's really not a lot of action going on, and it seems to be very, very dialogue heavy. So this is going to be a challenge to try and read that thing. Then the final mangas I got is Across the Sky number 3 and 4, and I must say, leafing through these look very interesting to read. I mean, not only are we getting some really cool obscure designs like the mass production Double Zeta Gundam, the mass production Zeta Gundam, and some more things we really don't see too often. It's also a fight between Titan Remnants and the Earth Federation. I'm guessing kind of like the AUK maybe as well still. So yeah, it's a really interesting looking manga. I mean, the Nouvelle Gym 3 is still flying around. So really looking forward to trying to read these as well. And that's all for this new loot video. The next thing I'll be building is the Gyancelot. At my own risk, because well, I seem to be having a lot of bad luck with Gyan related mobile suits recently. So yeah, if this is the final video I ever upload, you know something happened to me while building the Gyancelot. Like a heart attack, or maybe my hobby knife broke off and suddenly hit me in the face or something like that. Probably shouldn't be cursing that. Anyway, so the Gyancelot will be up next. I'm building it alongside with my Hazel Icarus unit at the moment, so expect a work in progress video on that thing somewhere end this week, beginning next week. And yeah, it's before the Hazel Marathon that I'll be uploading it, but you gotta build up a little bit of, anticipation towards it, because maybe not everyone's going to be watching this new loot video. So, Gyancelot, Hazel Icarus. After the Gyancelot, I'll be building the Zaku 2 FZ, or the Zaku 2 Kai, as it's sometimes also called. I think a lot of people will be enjoying the Zaku 2 from 0080 as one of my next reviews as well, once we get the Gyancelot out of the way. Now, the Northern Pod, on the other hand, I'll probably be waiting with that a bit to review it, because, yeah, I bought it kind of in anticipation to use it for something else down the line, because right now I don't really have a lot of use for it. I'm not really feeling sacrificing an impulse at the moment to kind of like make one of those other things. So, first up, Gyancelot, Hazel Icarus, and the Zaku 2 FZ. To play Zaku, you will unfortunately have to wait a little bit as well. So, that's all for this new loot video, and see you guys next time.